And there it is. We are live, fellas. We are live.
This shit.
Welcome to another episode of Sports Talk, episode 2. I'm your host, CJ, Mr. Get It Up and Chest Podcast. I got the fellas with me today. Won't you fellas go ahead and introduce yourself?
Oh yeah, what's going on? It's your boy Rhino. Get it up your chest podcast. You already know. Second half of the co-host of Sports Talk. Let's go.
Big B, the manager in the building. Let's get this.
Hey, Big B.
Now, nigga, can you introduce yourself?
Come on, bro.
Hey, it's your boy Darian, ready to start talking some sports. Got a lot of things to talk about. Let's get it.
Not just Darian, CEO of Avis Angels. He's in the building with us. He's ready to talk some good old sports. Before we get into it, how you fellas doing today, man? How y'all doing on this Thursday?
I'm doing good, man. Today's actually been a good day. Can't complain, and even if we did, wouldn't do us no good. But yeah, I'm doing good.
Yeah, man, can't complain, man. Relax. Got a lot of stuff done today, so I'm good.
That's good.
Hey,
That's good.
Another day to
Another
talk
day.
about sports.
Yes, that's good to hear. My day was good, a little tired, but I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Ready to talk some good old sports with you fellas, man. You know what I'm saying? So I hope y'all ready. I got some good topics for y'all. Y'all see the thumbnail, so let's go ahead and get right into it. I do got it. That's before we get too in it. Hey, Teeny, Mr. James in the building. How y'all doing this evening? Thank y'all for joining us. So it's not official, but it's talks out there that it's Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. That's a huge fight. I think it's supposed to be in April. I'm not for sure. May even be in May, but it's just rumors. Who do you get in that fight, D?
Oh man, you already know who I'm rocking with. First and foremost, they need to make that fight official because I'm trying to be present and in the building to witness history, to watch Ryan Garcia get his ass whooped. Because he's been running for so long. One thing about that, Devin Haney said it best. He says what Ryan Garcia does is he builds these hypes up for these fights, uses these boxers' names, but never commit. He never follows through.
That's
And
true.
it's true. Every time he's been. How long has it been since he's supposed to fight Tank?
He's supposed to fight him last year.
Exactly. I don't want it to turn into a
Then he got mental health issues. He's supposed to fight him. He's supposed to fight Manny Pacquiao. He's supposed to fight so many, but Manny Pacquiao sent his lawyers like, don't we tell him that damn lie?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he don't. So of course, first and foremost, I got Tank like maybe 8th, 9th round, maybe. Now, one thing about it is Garcia do got a little bit longer reach. And, he got a little bit more power in those reaches, which Rolly Romero had reach too and power. See that limit him. But, hey, but can his chin hold up against one of them left hooks? You feel what I'm saying? And I think honestly, if Garcia tries to maybe keep him distant, jabs here and there, kind of keep him out, maybe to make the fight a little closer. But Tank, he strikes late. I say, a good portion of his knockouts come about 6th through 9th round. So I got Tank. My bad. I kind of went on.
Good. But any you fellas want to join in on that conversation? I know y'all ain't too big into boxing.
Yeah,
I
I haven't,
nothing.
I haven't watched boxing in a minute, man.
All right, cool.
I can say more about it.
But I honestly think that I don't know, man. I kind of got students that watch boxing, and they was like, "Oh, nah, we think Ryan Garcia gonna knock him out," and I was just like, honestly, you can say the same thing about Tank. Who have they fought? You can honestly say the same thing about both boxers. Who have they fought? Romero was Rolly was who has he fought?
He sucked. He just talked a lot of shit.
Exactly. Who has he fought? Gamboa. Everybody didn't beat Gamboa's ass.
Everybody whooped Gamboa ass.
So who have these dudes really fought? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it go both ways, but this is what I'm saying now. That's why I kind of like I kind of don't like the way boxing does it because no matter who they fighting, as long as you a big name and you in that ring, you can gross over 2 million, 3 million pay per view easy.
Some people just want to go see somebody knock somebody out.
Exactly. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
and
saying?
that's what it be with Tank. That's why he been able to get away with that shit for so long.
So that he could put asses in them seats.
He put asses in the seat. Ain't no doubt about that. He put some asses in the seat. The stars come out to see him.
They said that last
before he
fight,
knock a nigga into stars.
gross over right. You said that nigga like I don't want to go back out there. No, I'm good. I can't say. But you know, I ain't nothing to play with.
Look at your face. Look at your
Ain't
face.
nothing to play with. Lord forgive. Ain't nothing to play with. But I just think that Garcia, him getting his ass beat by Tank would expose a lot about him. But I think that, like, if you look at UFC, you know, besides Dana White slapping his wife, you know that one,
which y'all didn't talk about,
right? Which no one spoke of, but you know, hey, it is what it is.
But y'all was on Kyrie ass, but okay, whatever.
He slapped his wife into the new year, but anyway, what he does is he makes the best fight the best.
Yes, definitely.
My bad. So if you look at like UFC, you see big names fighting. You know, because he like, I ain't letting y'all get away with, you know, y'all
cherry picking.
Fighting around the bush, beating such and such. Nah, man, we done with that. Y'all gonna fight the best, and y'all gonna fight for a good $700K, but can get $1 million in endorsements. You know, you can get all endorsements.
Yeah, it's gonna. The best definitely gonna. If the fans want it, you gonna get it. Trust me.
You gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no ducking, no smoke. Whoever gonna fight whoever. But in boxing, man, it kind of takes a while for these guys to actually, like, the big headliners, like, you know, Errol Spence and
Terrence Crawford.
Terrence Crawford, bro. When that gonna happen, man?
Man, I don't know, but I thought it was supposed to happen shit soon, man. With shit negotiations, shit. Man, I don't know, man. I just hope that shit happen.
We gonna throw Devin Haney in that mix boxing these dudes.
They don't want to fight Devin Haney.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. When they gonna throw Devin Haney, like Devin Haney beating on some nigga in Australia, dog. You know what I'm saying, bro? And then you got to go fight him again like that. Come on, man. We don't want to see that. Like,
he have a choice. Them dudes don't want to fight him, so he got to do what he got to do.
On that clause, he got to go over there and fight him. So he can go over there and beat him up again. Then what?
He already did it. He had to whoop his ass twice.
He already went over there. Oh shit! Man, that's how unimportant it was.
Hey man, don't disrespect. Yeah,
I'm not disrespecting Haney. I'm just disrespecting his opponent.
Ozzy.
Yeah, Ozzy, right. But it's just the fact that, man, you know, Garcia, bro, I want to be there first and foremost. But bro, that he gonna catch him. Well, it might be a hook. It definitely gonna be no jab. He gonna catch him with a hook. He gonna really try to knock. He gonna try to knock Ron Garcia's teeth out of his mouth through the mouth.
Hope he does.
He does get him.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. We hope it's official. Shit, yeah, we might be in the building. You know, you gonna see somebody from Get Up Chest Podcast in that bitch. So, we'll see. So, fellas, Kirk Cousins. Oh, Kirk Cousins.
What they were trying to call him, Perk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins. So Kirk Cousins drops the ball again. Rhino, what you got on? I'm gonna start with you. What you got on Kirk Cousins dropping the ball?
I said it like I said last week. Kirk Cousins is not it. He never has been it, and he's not get you over that hump. You can see on the prime time games, he's like 2-4. He has a horrible record when it comes to prime time. He has a horrible record when it comes to playoff games. And really, I watched some of the games in the regular season. It was mainly Justin Jefferson bailing his ass out all the time. And also the defense. The defense was mediocre. Their defense was really mediocre. They were giving up a lot of yards and stuff. And that's why the games were so tight and so close. That's why they also had the greatest comeback in regular season history over the Lions because the Lions just.
I thought it was the Colts.
Oh, it was the Colts. It was the Colts. I'm just saying, Kirk Cousins is not going to take you over that hump. I was mad when Kyle Shanahan was trying to go after him. That's why I was happy when we got Jimmy Garoppolo. But Kirk. I mean, like I said, Minnesota. They kept getting away with it. They kept getting away with it the whole year with the close games, and it caught up to them. It finally caught up to them in the playoffs, and you can't win a championship like that.
Brandon, what you got on that?
I didn't think he had a bad game. It's just the team weren't playing up to their potential as well. I mean, he didn't throw no interceptions. You know, he threw 2 touchdowns, had a passer rating of 112, I think. So I mean, he didn't have a bad game. But to take him to the promised land, he ain't the one.
Yeah.
He ain't the one. You need
he just that good regular season quarterback is what you're telling me.
Regular season quarterback. He's like
Dan Marino.
Dan Marino.
I don't know about Dan Marino.
Dan Marino was I mean, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't in that time, but he has never won the Super Bowl.
No,
Dan Marino's never won the Super Bowl, but he has records.
But he's delivered. But he's also delivered in primetime games too.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
It's just when that big light shines that Kirk Cousins folds for whatever reason, or he just doesn't bring that fire into the rest of the team like he normally would on another normal game.
People holding on to Kirk Cousins for that miracle throw.
Yep.
And then the next time they went out there,
wasn't that shit like 4 years ago?
Yeah. And
that wasn't even him though. That's the funny part.
Wasn't that just a bad play from the defense?
Mm-hmm.
That was just a bad play.
No, it was what it is was bad time. It wasn't because he jumped too early. And that wasn't Kirk Cousins, was it?
That wasn't Kirk Cousins.
No, Kirk Cousins is you like that? Oh yeah, Washington. When RG3 got hurt, they thought he was gonna be the fucking savior. Had a good game. That's the thing. He's had a couple of good games. And then you get this big ass contract, which really ain't proof dilly shit.
Nothing.
Ain't proof dilly shit. Has he even made it to a finals? NFC finals? Just the NFC.
No, he made it to the divisional round, but he has never made it to the NFC championship.
Division round.
Like that, and you gotta also give it.
He made it in the divisional.
Kirk Cousins. Right. So what? 273 yards, 2 touchdowns. To have the weapons you got, I would expect you to have a little bit more. Give Patrick Mahomes them weapons.
Rizzo, you can come on next week. You want to?
You only got but you only got one receiver. You know that's.
But you getting all this money, you gotta come on, man. You still gotta make some plays now.
Yeah, you're right.
You still like we can't just because you got one receiver. You getting all this. You the quarterback. You gotta make players better.
Yeah, but you know what? The players around the quarterback needs to be good too. If it's just one good receiver and the rest of them's ass, the quarterback can't do nothing because guess what's going to happen?
Running back. Dalvin Cook is decent too, though, but he does fumble from time to time. Dalvin Cook,
Dalvin Cook. I got a good running back.
Yes, they have a good running back
that game.
But you shut down the running game, then what?
But he was averaging about 40.
I think they have better receivers. They had KJ Osborne, who is like a sneaky. He was making some plays here and there, but he ain't
consistent. He ain't consistent.
That's to be with the quarterback play too. Quarterback still has to make plays. I mean, that same thing when Alex Smith, when the coach came back on Alex Smith. I'm just saying, you gotta make a play some way, somehow. We have a lead like that. True. Lead like that.
That was a big ass lead to lose in a playoff game. That was ridiculous.
Very true.
That was ridiculous. Let's see. What was I say? Oh, Cowboys got the job done.
Man,
they got the job done.
No.
So with that being said, y'all think Tom Brady's really about to hang it up now?
No.
He's still gonna play.
That Buccaneers team, that they just won.
That was a bad team.
That was.
So you think do y'all think he would be in the Buccaneers uniform next year?
Probably not.
No,
probably not. Honestly, I mean, it's been. I don't know how true it is, but Tampa talks.
They just fired Brian Leftwich today.
Not Tampa talk. Miami talks. Don't know how true it is. especially.
I hear Vegas. I hear Vegas talks.
I don't understand why he would go to Vegas. I mean,
His old offensive
It's
coordinator.
all year and yeah.
No, from my understanding, he's
So,
wanting to stay on the East Coast. So he's probably he want to go to an East Coast team because that's where his kids is at and stuff.
Miami.
I'm gonna say this.
Miami won't get him.
Whatever team land Byron Leftwich, because Buccaneers just fired. I think that's where Tom Brady's gonna go.
What about like what so I'm gonna get into that game. I'm gonna get into
Aaron Rodgers
the
going to the
matchups.
Raiders. Absolutely not.
I can see that too. I can see Aaron Rodgers going there, hooking back up with Devontae Adams.
Hey, listen, these quarterbacks is on their last leg. Do you think they honestly want to go through Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs? Bro,
Yeah, you gotta play them twice.
Bro, because
I don't think that would bother Brady.
I don't think that bothered Brady.
It won't bother Brady.
Brady would have to
I don't think Brady. I don't take Brady running from the smoke. I think he the type to go to it.
Quarterback, and he was still dominating as being fresh, battling a Patriots defense that's been established for years, and this young quarterback is just exposing them left and right. Bro, he can't see him now. I don't know, because they did beat that nigga's ass in the Super Bowl. But that Super Bowl was played in Tampa versus Tampa. You honestly think the Chiefs gonna come out of that one alive? Let's be real. Let's be real. I already knew Renzo was about to say that Brady beat him. I already knew he was gonna go to that. But let's be real, bro. Look at the circumstances with that game.
Yeah, it was stacked up against the Chiefs.
To be real, you can put a couple asterisks behind Brady's Super Bowl rings. Put a couple asterisks behind.
He was the one throw away from beating Patrick Mahomes.
You said what?
We were one throw away from beating Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely got beat in the Super Bowl. Hey, but I like how y'all doing, bro. Y'all actually.
We could speak on that. The Cowboys versus San Francisco. How y'all think that game gonna go? I'm gonna go with. Go ahead, B. I'm gonna start with you first. I know Rhino answer. Go ahead, B. I'm gonna start with you first.
With the Cowboys and 49ers.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that's gonna be a really tough game. It's gonna be a good defensive and offensive game on both ends, as long as Dak is on his game. If Dak ain't on his game, then 49ers going to take it.
I feel like the Dallas got the better quarterback in that game.
I do. Purdy? What's his name? Purdy?
Brock Purdy.
Yeah, Dallas definitely got the
boys playing.
He got Brock Purdy.
He got some heart, man. He got some heart.
Yeah, I don't listen. So I
hope he got a lot of heart because Michael Parsons gonna be on his ass.
Hey, but San Francisco defense, hey, they number one.
Yeah,
I hate to say this, man. He's still gonna get. Nick
Look
Bosa.
At the 49ers defense, bro. The 49ers defense is carrying the load.
I'm telling you,
no, they're not.
I really feel like the defense is really gonna have that confused. I really do. I really think.
Hold on, y'all. We got I'm shot these people out real quick. We got Ray in the building. We got Renzo. We got Rod. What's up with it, Rod? Terry in the building holding the chat down. Is that everybody? Let me go back up.
Yeah,
I think that's everybody. Yeah, I think that's everybody. But so y'all think it's gonna be a low scoring game?
No, I give it 28, 24.
28-24. I don't see it going that high. Let me ask you this: who's gonna be the X factor of that game? Who you think gonna be the X factor? What do you think gonna be like? He changed the dynamic of this game. He won this game because it's gonna be that one player. Who you think, D?
Hey, look out for CD Lamb, boy.
You don't think they're gonna be on his ass?
Man, I don't know about CD Lamb and 50, boy.
Hey, Elliott's been quiet lately, so Elliott might go.
Ezekiel Elliott is not gonna run on this.
Nah,
he can't even run on. He can't even run on the Buccaneers.
Ezekiel Elliott fell off, bro. I think he had a good 2-3
I think
stints.
Tony Pollard is better than Ezekiel. I really do.
Yeah, I think Pollard been doing his thing. Pollard has been doing his thing.
Renzo
But
said Debo.
it's the playoffs.
I don't think Big Zeke is
always
going to do
comes
nothing.
Yeah, Debo. What's that Diggs Debo matchup? How y'all?
Debo and Christian McCaffrey, but you gotta think about Christian McCaffrey, bro. Hey, listen, you got every time he go down, pray get up. That nigga is injury prone, dog. So
he hasn't been injured since he.
Let's count him healthy. Let's count him healthy.
Let me tell you something. When Christian McCaffrey was on the Carolina Panthers, he was the workhorse. He was the man.
He was
on that team. That's why he was injured a lot.
That's the problem. They overworked him. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So, no,
Niners don't do that. We have another running back, Elijah Mitchell, who's actually
he's the one that's prone. He's the one injured.
Yeah, he is.
Damn, 37-14, Ron. That's a big.
I think it's gonna be a blowout.
Hey, I think the Cowboys gonna win.
You think San Francisco gonna blow out the Cowboys?
I don't think San Francisco gonna beat the Cowboys.
I got San Francisco winning, but I don't have them blowing them out.
I got Niners winning too, but
I'll say about 21-17. I'll go that low with it. Maybe it'll be a good defensive game.
I'm gonna tell you this how it's gonna happen.
Kicker kicking like that again, boy. They really got.
Hold on.
They gotta get that.
Another X factor is Brandon Ayuk. Diggs cannot cover that man.
Hey, bro, Diggs got exposed early on, boy. He got it together. I'll give him that towards the end, but he was getting exposed.
Brandon Ayuk is going, man.
But you think that was a little bit jitters for him? Because that was his first playoff game, wasn't it?
Was it their first playoff? Didn't they? No. Didn't they make the play? Was he hurt last year? Then he was in the playoffs last. That was in the playoffs last year.
He was in the playoffs last year.
I think he was hurt. Did he play last year?
I thought he was hurt. Matter of fact, they lost to San Francisco last year.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. See, this is the rematch. So I feel like they coming. They gon' yeah.
And Michael Parsons is gonna do his thing, but
Michael Parsons is gonna make McCaffrey fumble. Game over.
No, he's not.
I watch.
No, he's not.
I heard it here first.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Watch.
No, he's not.
So
when has Christian McCaffrey even fumbled? When have you even seen Christian McCaffrey fumble?
This Sunday when it happened? Was it Saturday?
No, he did it.
So we got a question. So who are y'all top 3 quarterbacks from this season?
I'll start.
Go ahead.
Patrick Mahomes.
Of
course, number 1. Doesn't really matter after that. I'm just playing. Jalen Hurts.
Hurts.
Jalen Hurts, definitely Jalen Hurts. And who I'm gonna put at that 3rd spot? That 3rd spot kind of tough. I hate to say it. I'm gonna put Josh Allen there.
Josh Allen, okay, that's good.
That man fumbles.
That's good.
Yeah, he does, but
he is a good quarterback. I ain't gonna hate.
Who your top 3 right now from this season?
I would say Patrick Mahomes because them little sidearms and what he does is just I ain't gonna hate. 2. I'm gonna have to say I'm sorry. I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna have to say Brock Purdy. He surprised the hell out of me.
Nigga, how many games he played?
Games.
Yeah.
How you
gonna put him at the top? He only played
6 quarter. I'm sorry. 6 games that he came in. He was a Mr. Irrelevant right there.
Because nobody know the fuck he was.
Exactly. I mean, look how he's playing.
All right. Well, let's see if you get it done Sunday. Who your 3rd one?
Oh my God.
Joe Burrow, man. Joe Burrow.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I was gonna say obviously Mahomes, Burrow, and Allen.
So why y'all sleeping on Hurts though, man?
I mean, I don't know.
He had a damn good season.
I'm not sleeping on Hurts. I'm not sleeping on him at all.
Hurts, boy, he's that guy.
It's just that year for him. He just had a good year. I want to see him do it consistently.
You don't think he's gonna be consistent with that?
I don't think he'll be consistent enough.
Okay. Speaking of fucking Joe and Josh, Bills, Bengals. This is a motherfucking showdown that we didn't get to finish that matchup last time. This is about to be a hell of a motherfucking game.
Football game.
Who y'all got?
Ooh. Go ahead, B.
For the sake, because it's the playoffs, I really want Cincinnati to win.
Mm-hmm.
Because if Cincinnati wins, there's another game here in Kansas City. We ain't got to go nowhere else and be a home team.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel about it. But I think Cincinnati was going to win that last game anyway. But it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a shootout. It's going to be a shootout.
So you don't think the defense is going to step up? You think it's just going to be a straight offense game?
It's going to be an offensive game. I mean, you got two of the top quarterbacks in the league. Why are they not going to throw it? Especially Josh. Josh going to run it when he gets a chance to, and Joe, he got too many weapons for him not to throw it. He got too many weapons not to throw it.
Okay. Right now, who you got? Who you got for that game? Right now, who you got?
Cincinnati, only for one reason.
Why's that?
Y'all 0-3 against them right now, so that's the X factor. I think that's gonna take y'all out, and then so
nigga, we ain't talking about the Chiefs right now. We're talking about the Bills and the Bengals.
I'm looking at the Super Bowl. I don't want to face Mahomes again, but if we have to face Mahomes, we're gonna have to face Mahomes.
This nigga.
Who said y'all going?
Y'all going.
We going.
Y'all fuck around lose to the Eagles.
Honestly, bro. So here's my take.
Eagles gonna fuck around lose to this.
Yeah, we don't worry about that. Here's my take. I do want the Bengals to win. I do want them to win. Okay, that's just my personal opinion. I want them to win. The Bengals.
Okay.
I want them to win. I think Joe Burrow does have a good shot. I think their defense is okay enough to really contain Josh Allen just a little bit until he gets out of the pocket. Stephon Diggs gonna be a problem. Eli Apple gonna get cooked. So, you gotta take. Yeah, he gonna get especially like Marge. He's gonna get cooked. And we are 0-3. We always have Cincinnati right there, and we do something so stupid at the end, and they beat us that way. And I'm sick of that Cully McCullough looking motherfucker beating us.
Yeah.
That also pisses me off. But realistically, I honestly think the Bills are going to beat Cincinnati. And the reason
you did all that just to say the Bills gonna win?
I think the Bills gonna win. Bills got listen. So the only thing that's really hurting the Bills, that's kind of really getting to them, is they don't have Von Miller. When Von Miller was there, Von Miller made a huge impact on that defense.
Then still get to that quarterback.
He can be a pass rusher or he can blitz. He was either or, and you don't know which one he could be, right? So
Supreme beats in his motherfucker. What's good with it?
So
like red in here. What's good with you?
And also,
he said, "Hey, what you a Patriots fan?"
Okay, no. So anyway, the Bills got to get.
Now the Bills own that goddamn division. You know the Patriots no more, huh?
Nah. So we about to go through some shit with as a Chiefs fan. But anyway, the Bills got good running game. Singletary's not bad. Singletary's actually a great running back. And he can get out on the field and go. Josh Allen does throw a lot of picks. No, they be bypassing that. Josh Allen does throw a lot of picks. He does do that. And I fear if he can if he throws that pick in the wrong moment, that's game. But I think
I feel like who y'all feel has the better weapons out of the Bills and Bengals? Who y'all feel got the best weapons?
Bills more offensive.
You think the Bills got the better weapons?
They got the better running back and a better receiver. Gabe Davis, you gotta take him.
What about you got? You got
take
Chase
him over Jamar Chase. Jamar, nobody can cover that
I'll
man.
take Stephon Diggs over Jamar Chase.
Are you serious?
Oh wow.
I would take Stephon Diggs over Jamar Chase. Yes.
Oh, you crazy in the head.
Nah.
Take
I
another hit,
would
bro.
take Stephon
Go on, take
Diggs over
another hit.
Jamar Chase.
Cause you high.
Wow.
You
Okay.
crazy as hell.
I felt like the Bengals had the better weapons. It's going.
No man,
Darian A. Smith.
Joe Mixon, man. Joe, man, they got a good running. Hold on, man. The Bengals got a good running back too. Joe Mixon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't sleep on Joe Mixon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bengals have better weapons than
You can't sleep on Gabe Davis. I mean, we can match that up too.
Gabe Davis is too nice. That's a
Stay
deep throw.
off the weed, Higgins. Right? You can't sleep on Higgins.
This is a deep threat.
Yeah, bro. I feel like maybe defense. The Bills got a better defense, but offensive weapons. I feel like that's the Bengals. That's it. That but it's gonna come down to smart play. That game is gonna come down to smart play.
That's it.
Who gonna do what in the right moment?
That's it.
This game gonna be high on emotions,
bro. It is. I think, like I said, the Bills gonna win, and another thing, the Bills and the Chiefs, them ratings be through the roof, bro. That's its own Super Bowl itself. Them ratings are through the roof, and Josh Allen, hey, and Big Mamas against Mahomes.
Did he beat y'all earlier this year though?
Yeah, but he beat us last regular season, and then what happened in the playoffs?
Okay.
All right,
yeah,
then.
I need Cincinnati to win that game.
And then we beat y'all in the Super Bowl.
I need Cincinnati to win it.
Cool.
Oh, can you do it again? Can you do it again?
Hey, listen.
Can you do it again?
That's how much faith you don't have in your team. If
No, can you do it again? I really not. I hope
we ain't
play
gotta see y'all.
We do play the
Y'all
Chiefs.
might not even make it.
See, since we on there, the Jags got that momentum on their side.
Yeah,
and when you got that momentum, they come into Kansas City with nothing to lose. They got nothing to lose, and they got momentum. Should the Chiefs be worried about these Jags?
Most definitely, yes. We should, because we make stupid decisions. Our corners cooked. Bro, man coverage, we're done. Man coverage, if we ain't getting snagged on, we doing a pass interference. So, of course, our defense, man, that line, bro, we got to get to, Trevor Lawrence. We cannot give him time to make plays. We got to crash through. And the one thing, about problem is Chris Jones ain't got not one postseason sack. Not one. He ain't got not one. My barber argues this every time. He says, well, he's getting double teamed and he's not supposed to. I'm like, but he's been getting double teamed all regular season and racked up 14, 15. We can't get one in the postseason. That's a problem. If he can manage to break that, we can make the game a lot easier. For some odd reason, Frank is a split second late. Dunlap is there. Dunlap is being a good edge rusher. Dunlap is really showing up. So we should be worried. If we give him time to make plays, we should be worried. Because then we're relying on the offense. Don't tell him what's going on with McCole. He ain't been at practice. They thinking about bringing Clyde Edwards-Helaire out, but Jared McKinnon is doing a real great job. Or Scanley. Are they going to give Scott Morris some more looks? I don't know. He's young, but I think he can make some big plays.
I like Pacheco.
Jaco's been doing his thing.
Who's a joke? Yeah. So I don't know, man. I still think the Chiefs got it, but I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. Last time we was beating them, we barely beat them 27-17. And we was beating their ass in the first half. And that's what the Chiefs do. We get that momentum going, and then that second half, these niggas come out, forget how to play football.
All right, Rizzo, good luck tonight, man. Oh. Yeah, D ain't got that nice hat about Chris Jones. Brandon, what you think about this Chiefs game?
He did his thing in the regular season, but can he do it in the postseason? My bad, B.
This is the year that we're going to see the real Chiefs in the playoffs. As long as they can contain Lawrence in the pocket, they'll be okay. But you gotta also remember you got Doug Peterson that knows the knows Arrowhead because he coached here with Andy Reid.
Get there too.
So he knows the playbook. You see what he did the very first play last game, kicked the onside kick. How you start the game with an onside kick and get it. So you got to watch out for that. Chiefs going to have their hands full. They're really going to have their hands full. The only thing that they got on their side is because they are all rested. They're rested.
So I don't think that's always a good thing.
It's not.
It's not. But when it comes to the Chiefs, it is. They rarely lose. Tony. They rarely lose off after a bye week.
Kadarius Toney got to be real rested. You know him. He always deal with that ankle issue. So you know
Tony gonna be ready.
Yeah.
Tony gonna be ready.
Right now. What you feel about this game? This upcoming game Saturday, the Chiefs and Jags.
Well, I believe that the Jags really played their Super Bowl last week. I don't see a blowout. I see a good game, but the Chiefs are going to win.
Ray just mad his Broncos is ass.
You know what I didn't hear y'all say about what the Chiefs do? The Chiefs play down to the competition.
They
play when they playing against a team that they supposed to blow out. They always somehow, some way that game was either close or they fucking lose like they did with the damn Colts. Ain't no way in hell that game should have been that close. But y'all playing with your food and you lost. And they like to play down with the competition. And I feel like with this momentum on this Jag side, you can't do that. You fuck around and lose. Like I said, you going against a team that got shit to lose. Nothing to lose, everything in the game.
Yeah, but the Colts, that was the last time that happened in the playoffs.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the regular season. This regular season, every team that they're supposed to blow out has always been close because they played
that first part of the season was a struggle. We were struggling against teams, most definitely. And that's just football.
That's football. You got Patrick Mahomes got brand new. He got 3 brand new receivers. He had no real connection with. Didn't have Hill, so he had to adjust. Outside of throwing to Kelsey all the time.
Yeah, you can't launch the deep ball like he used to.
And I put it this way: if Stanton is he's the glue. If he can catch these balls that's thrown his way, Chiefs won't have a problem with the Jags. Okay. Because in the past 6 games, every time the ball has been thrown his way, he drops them.
Yep. Jody Ford.
Take coming to Drunk Man Sunday with a Lawrence jersey. Right, you petty as hell. Okay. And Mr. James talk about the refs be on the look, Mr. James. I'm sorry that Vegas, your Raiders keep getting their ass kicked by the Chiefs. Look, it's gonna be okay.
And Rays Broncos. Ray Broncos is trash. That's right. Niggas in, hey, bro. All them niggas eating their words. But you know what I'm saying? But the thing about Patrick Mahomes is look what he's able to do with these receivers. It took a little bit of time, bro. You know that practice is a good thing, but game time feel, bro, hey, that's a whole different ball game once you actually in that game because you adjusting by the minute. You're learning. And when you got that good connection, no matter what adjustments you making, y'all know what it is. That connection is like him and Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? Kelsey knows to keep running. If we see him on the break, just keep running. You know what I'm saying? He'll find them.
And then they're starting to realize that too. So they're gonna be all right.
Right, you got me fucked up. My hair actually
So I'll say this: if they got this break, but if they come in this out this break talking about we about to blow these team out, I see the Jags sending the Chiefs ass back there earlier. So you got to come in here and bring your A game because, like I said, they got a lot to gain, nothing to lose, and that's scary. That's dangerous. So we shall see. We shall see. So on that note, we get to a little basketball. I want to get to a little basketball. So LeBron James hit 38,000 points. He's over 38,000 points. So once he passed Kareem, what would that put him at y'all all-time great list?
He'll be in my top 10.
Top 10.
He'll be in the
Top
top 10.
5. Top 5.
Where at in your top 10?
Probably
Not
number
number
7.
one.
7
Number
or 6.
one?
Not
He's
number
gonna be-
You
one.
said not number one?
Not
Not
number
number
one.
1. He'll be about 6 or 7.
Who the fuck's who's 6 more players better than LeBron James?
Shit. I mean, obviously, you got Wilt, you got Chamberlain, Russell.
Oh man, come on, dude. Let's not.
Man,
go
we didn't even see him play.
man. Right, man. This nigga was
Y'all
jumping
did.
over white man. This nigga
Yeah,
was jumping
Brandon
over
did.
white man who was scared of black man, dog. This nigga was, bro. If you see like little old kids, bro, this nigga was leaning over these white people, bro. It was like what Zion was doing to them little white kids in high school. That's exactly what it was, right? They mesmerized by this big 7-foot black dude running and jumping. It was something they've never seen before. It's like they like, boy, you know how many asses Wilt Chamberlain put in them seats because he's this tall black man dunking on these little. Like, I get why he put up
I
so
have
much
something
numbers.
to say.
Go ahead.
So, LeBron has 4 championships, right?
Mm-hmm.
So does Steph Curry. Where
Okay.
does that place Steph Curry?
I put Curry in top 10.
I put Curry in top 5.
I put him in top 10.
Yeah, Curry be in the top 10.
He's in my top 5.
So you put him at number 3 right now. You put LeBron at number 3.
I want to say number 3, man. I still believe it's more players. More players better than him. I mean, of course, I think I even still surpass Kobe. I don't think he's better than Kobe. I still don't.
And I think that's the disrespectful part is that they overlook.
Well, they overlook Kobe like a mug, man.
They overlook Kobe and go straight to Jordan. He better than Jordan. Like, hold on, what about Kobe? Because remember, at the point in time, they comparing Kobe to Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I can agree with Ray just said. Curry changed the game more than LeBron. He changed the game so much that these motherfuckers think they him. You can't go play just go play pickup. Don't nobody want to take layups no more.
Oh man.
Everybody want to shoot threes. Everybody want to shoot threes like they got a burner.
Oh man, fade away, throw deep daggers in your face.
And then what's crazy about it, the midi, that shit's like extinct now. Like, don't nobody take mids.
That mid-range is becoming a lost art.
Definitely.
I take a deep 2 when you can take a 3.
It's a 3-year dunk.
Even if LeBron passes Kareem, I say even though LeBron is my favorite player, I'm still gonna put him. He could probably be number 3 on my all time. He'd be number 3. I got Kobe. No, I'll take it back. I put him as number 2. I got Kobe, LeBron, and then Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I hate the fact that people sleep on Kobe, bro. Like, if it wasn't for them fucking 2 years where that he got injured back to back, I think he would have passed Kareem. I think he would have passed Kareem record. You know? But the Kobe put his body through so much because he just wanted to be that great of a player. That shit finally caught up to him. And it took him out.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like that was a sad part to like, damn man, why he had to go. Like, cause if he would have got them 2 years where he was fully healthy, yeah. But he was such a workhorse that shit, the older you get, Tom, like that shit catches up with your body, and it's like you can't handle it no more. And they forget that he got 5 fucking rings, but that shit is overlooked.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's Shaq. But you gotta listen, bro. Kobe, I used to hate playing against Ray in 2K when he picked them fucking Lakers. Like that Lakers team to me wasn't all that. They just knew they knew they place and they roll. Boston, Boston, my squad. Shout out to Boston Celtics. They had the better talent. But I mean, you got a fresh Rajon Rondo who is just being a
that's a
can point.
Prime Rondo when he was this balling.
Past, bro, can score 2 points and 20 assists.
Mm-hmm.
You got
Any was a good defender.
Right, you got Paul Pierce who clutch. People say what they want about Paul Pierce.
Right.
Yeah, okay, Paul Pierce probably couldn't guard LeBron. But don't act like he wasn't giving LeBron buckets either.
He was giving him
Slow as a motherfucker. Slow as a motherfucker.
Whatever they want about Paul Pierce.
That's why when they talk about Luke, I'm like, Paul Pierce was slow, but he get your ass buckets.
Was slow, getting straight buckets, moving at his own speed, hitting clutch shots. Let's not forget they had a workaholic KG.
KG.
You know, then they push along with Ray Allen. Like, bro, they had the better of the talent, but the Lakers just had a better system. And Kobe
triangle.
And then just he was able to basically break. I mean, bro, come on, Game 7, you got deep fish going off. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on?
Fish and
Horry. We had that game in the fucking bag.
Hold on, D. Let me rewind it back. Hold on, y'all. Let me rewind it back real quick. You said the Celtics was your team?
I mean, yeah.
I thought you was a Rockets fan. I mean, what's going on?
How many teams you got? How many teams you got, bro?
No, listen, let's not do that. Tracy McGrady. I am a huge Tracy McGrady fan.
So you was a Magic fan? Because I ain't never seen you talk about the Magic when he was on there.
Bro, I had. Did I not had Orlando Magic jersey?
I don't remember the jersey, but I remember the shoes.
I had Orlando Magic. I've always been a T-Mac fan, bro, and so T-Mac.
You have always been a T-Mac
Orlando.
fan.
I was a fucking child, bro. That was like what 97, 98.
Nah, see, that's how you know what the fuck you talking about. He didn't get drafted to like 99.
No, Kobe came.
No, 90. No, what was it? 98, 90. Yeah, because he was with Toronto.
Kobe came in the 97 class, correct?
96.
96. Yeah.
Who came in the 97? Was it KG though?
No, KG came before Kobe, bro.
No, he didn't, bro. KG came after.
Kevin Garnett was drafted before Kobe.
Before Kobe.
So you don't know shit about basketball.
He was a year or two before Kobe.
I'm just saying, but go ahead with the Celtics, because I ain't heard you talk about them since. Go ahead.
Bro, what you been talking about? We don't even talk basketball. We don't even talk basketball. Bro, you a fucking hater, dog.
I'm just saying.
Let's not talk about me. First you was Cleveland, then you was Miami. Now you back Cleveland. You was Cleveland. So what's up? You a LeBron fan, right? So LeBron.
You know where he at? You know where he at? look! You see what he tried to? You see what he just tried to pull there? I'm just saying because you was because Yao Ming was one of your favorite players.
I mean, it was Yao, bro. He was also hooping with who?
Okay, I don't believe his ass should have been in the Hall of Fame.
Talking about Houston until who got there.
It's cool.
Exactly.
It's cool. But like I said, Kobe. They need to go sleeping on Kobe, for real. Like when they do get in all these talks, LeBron, stop skipping over fucking Kobe. Because he really is the one of the greats. Is the greatest. He needs to be the new logo, in my opinion. God damn it. But before we get up out of here, it's a very, very important topic that I wanted to get into. D, you brought up something last week that we was kind of confused with what you was talking about, but you told me behind it. So I want you to elaborate this. And tag the people that you said you was gonna tag about this topic, about these high school teams, which I didn't even know existed. These high school teams running from the smoke of tougher competition.
Hey,
go ahead.
So first of all, right? I do like the trail spread.
Everybody ready to go smack a coach. Go ahead, D.
But no, so listen, bro. Like, first and foremost, let's just get into high school sports in general.
Okay.
Right. So you get the difference between inner city and suburban teams, right? So these suburban teams, bro, they're like dismantling these inner city teams. Like any day, you might have a couple athletes that come in the inner city and might be on one team and they're able to compete. That comes here and there, right? So then you get teams who nowadays we're living in the age of the pity partiness where everybody wants to be, want to make everybody happy, want to make sure kids got a fair shot and stuff like that. And so, we got teams switching districts. I mean, switching leagues. So they can't compete in their league. So they jump to another league and just go dismantle every team in that league. Now, there's a couple flaws with that. Why are you letting this new team come in here and beat the dog shit out of every team in here? Because at the end of the day, you're just getting good wins and good placements. You're not really making this team better. You actually just playing it down. But when, of course, in high school, when sub-state come, and that's the road to state, you got to play those teams, or at least, you may have to play those teams that you've been ducking. And so, what is that doing? So we kind of dealing with that situation where we've just allowed a new team to come into the district, and they have dismantled every team in this district. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they rolling over teams by 40 and 50, easy. But then that goes to show, like, the week in the league that they were in, they couldn't win. The same way they beat us, the same way they were getting beat. They couldn't compete over there in that situation. I mean, for years. I think it all started with the football program. Once you move the football program, guess what? You got to move every other program with it. You can't just move football. So football team ain't won a game since I think like 2013. So that was like 10 years of not winning. They come right to our league and, bro, just smack teams 4-0 off the rip. So it's like, it kind of gets to that, like, well, damn, is that what we doing now? Like, we running? If you can't compete, let's see if we can put you somewhere else where you can compete. And I think we living in that soft era now where it's all about just racking up wins, but it's social media only shows a certain few. So then you got that, like, this team is now 9-0. This team is now 8-0. It's a major turnaround with this program. Well, it wasn't a major turnaround. Y'all forgot to left out. Yeah, this team also left their league to go to another league to get wins. Like, if you're gonna say that this team is great, mention how they got there. Don't mention like this team just turned around and just ramshacked their league. No. You know what I'm saying? They went to another league. And a lot of these teams are doing that. And a lot of these kids are bailing out running. You know what I'm saying? I think that needs to change. Like, you got to learn how to build. Because then, everything that you worked hard for, it just kind of like, oh, shit, comes back around. And it's just high school. But there's open enrollment now for high school sports. So who's ever listening, if you got high school kids, it's open enrollment. So there's a lot of stipulations to go with that. But at the hindsight, you can get your kid to go any school in the state of Kansas. So imagine how dominant these suburban schools are about to be compared to the inner city.
So anybody can go enroll now.
Yeah. So even if I live in Wanda, I can go enroll in Blue Valley North.
And I can guarantee you they're recruiting down there.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, they used to recruit back then, but they used to do it on the slick side. We could find somebody's address that stay out here. The coach live in this district, you use his address, whatever. But
is that let me ask you this though? Is that a bad thing for the inner city children?
Man, so you know what, bro? A selfish side of me says it is because I'm like, why go out there and make them better? The only way to make this better is if it's we form it. Like, you gotta think about it, bro. Wanda shit back in the 90s and early 2000s, bro. Those were the schools to beat.
Yeah.
Dudes had some hoopers on their squad. Wanda, Washington, Schlegel. Them dudes had hoopers coming up.
It used to be to a point where going down there, you better they got hoopers. You better get dog walk.
If you listen to Auntie Wanda, all them talking
about their football teams wasn't shit.
Yeah, football teams, they were okay.
No, but basketball inner city was like.
Anybody that went to Wanda, they'll tell you about them games, bro. I mean, lines, get there early, packed house. You see how big Wanda is in their basketball court, packed house, stuff like that. It used to be they were teams to beat. They could go out to these suburban schools and smack these schools. You know what I'm saying? You go look at their state. They got plaque state titles. These inner city schools, what happened? Where did the talent go? Why did they start saying we're going to filter out and go make these teams better? Like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? People could say, oh, it's education. Oh, shit. People could say, oh, it's about the education. No, education is what, education is what you get of it. It's what the image the media is painting on education between the inner city and suburban. Because, education, the number one school in KCK is Sumner. The number one school in the Kansas, well, not number one, but top 5, I think, in Kansas, Sumner, KCK district. So, I mean, they can pinpoint the education all day, but it was to a fact that athletics was on point. And now they dismantle the athletics. And so, man, dog, like
he said niggas started fucking white.
Right, niggas started putting their things on white women, and
I mean, with your comparison is like what I could say is almost like these major colleges and the HBCUs.
That's what it feel like. That's what it feel like. And once in a while, HBCU team have a dominant team that can go against these Power 5s. But nowadays,
but this is how they feel. And when they be down there talking, they feel like, let's keep it true. They feel like this white man gonna take you further than his brother will. That's what the shit be. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they feel like, he gonna take me to the league. I ain't gonna go to the league at this HBCU.
A white man came down to Schlegel and did that. Bro, turned that school into a powerhouse. That girls program, bro, going to state. I mean, they never once. They won third. I think they won third a couple of times, or once. But he took.
And they talk about how y'all was gonna throw hands.
Yeah, bro. I was about to beat the dog shit out that dude, bro. And a lot of things led up to that, bro, because he's a little white man in the hood, and he got respect because he took these girls and he brought in girls. By the way, these girls wasn't just KCK talent, but anyway, hearsay. But they let him do whatever. He took these girls, but when a brother man tried, no. We can't do it now. We don't trust you. We gonna go send him out there. But yeah, anyway, but he had that school as a powerhouse. That school literally was going to state every year under him. He had that school he put that school on the map. Teams knew who Schlegel was. He left, bro. That's Jesus Christ. He left that program in shambles.
So they can go to, as long as they can make it to the school, they can go to it.
They can go there in the school.
Think about this: is if you got the talent, they gonna make sure you make it to that damn school. Mm-hmm. They gonna, like when they go recruit for Miege and not St. Pius. What's that other Rockhurst? When they do all their recruiting, they gonna make sure you make it to that school, because they're not coming down there in the inner city for nothing. But that's crazy. I didn't know that you could switch leagues like that. And why would you want to? Where's the heart at?
Bro, the ADs have to have approval, but pretty much you can switch leagues. And if you make a solid case for it, like, hey, it's evident that we want the kids to be able to have fun and compete, but it's kind of no fair. And the program's not getting any better if they keep losing every year and going season. So how about we just try something new? And so they went to another one, which was ours, and which again, I always bring up that statement. How can we let a newcomer team come in? But you can just tell the difference in leagues. Some them power leagues, the worst team in them power leagues can go to another league and just run it. Because the competition, what they see is completely different. You know what I'm saying? You playing it, you know what I'm saying? You can play you can play against D1 talent every game in one league, and then go to another league and play against girls who can't even make a JV college team. And those exist, by the way. You got girls who won't even get looks on a college team, and you going against them. But that's easier. You're going against
padding your resume.
Bro, you're going against girls in one league who've been playing basketball since kindergarten and play on elite teams, to go into another league where girls ain't never played basketball before. Bro, imagine how you gonna run that league. You're playing against girls who ain't never picked up a ball before, or boys. So,
well, we coming to the end of the show, man. You fellas got any last words?
yeah, go Chiefs. Ron Garcia, stop being a little bitch. Fight and get your motherfucking chin knocked off. And book online at avasangelsdetailing.com. We do overnight drop-offs. Spring weather coming. Don't be the person left out. And that's it.
Right now, you got any last words?
Go Niners.
I knew you was gonna say that shit. Big B, what you got? You got any last words?
Chiefs gonna take it on Saturday, so we ain't got nothing to worry about. Chiefs gonna win it.
I got one more, CJ. Also, shout out to Brown Sugar Bakes. You ain't had none of them cookies, go get you one. Guarantee you ain't gonna have another like it. Grand opening soon. Stay tuned. Brown Sugar Bakes, Instagram.com. That's Brown Sugar, SUGA. Put some respect on it.
We're gonna take your ass to sleep. Hey man, it's been another dope episode of Sports Talk. Yo, CJ Misconceptions Podcast. I thank everybody that came through, man. Thank the chat. Yeah, man, y'all kept the conversation rolling. Hey man, it was some great topics. We'll see y'all next week with another one. Make sure you tune in this Sunday for Drunk Man Sunday, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Come through, talking shit with us. It's gonna be a fun. We're gonna talk shit, get lit like we always do. That's all I got for y'all. Y'all have a good night. Yeah, man. Get Up Just Podcast Sports Talk. We out this bitch. Peace. Damn. There you go.